see that as well as I can. I just like how the bottle's filled up with water. And you can see on the underside of it, I don't think it's at all. And that's not super old. No embossing. An interesting top to it. I'll just take this home to clean up the beach. This dark green soda bottle actually is from the 1920s and has quite a bit of embossing on it. One section it actually says the Clico Club and James Buchanan. And on the bottom of it has a really cool Eskimo figure holding the bottle. I'm trying to keep the wind out of this thing, but I gotta take a video of this. This pretty new glass plastic bottle, and look at what's sitting right next to it. It's a little collection of bottles. I'm gonna dig here, but that is not a newer bottle. I don't know if the top's intact, but you can see that's a Coca-Cola. It's pretty worn out. Skirt. So we have a number on the side here that tells us the year. I don't see it. That could be 40s, 50s, New York, Coca-Cola. Awesome. Sitting right next to plastic, what looks like a Michelob. Right on the edge. On these Hubble Skirt Coke bottles, you can see right where my thumb is, there are 4 numbers, and the last 2 numbers are the date. This one I think says 55. Well, it's low enough tide again to find my little mini shipwreck. And although I've searched this thing probably about a half a dozen times already, I always seem to find something I missed last time. It's a pretty cool piece of pottery. I pulled out some dishes here, all plain. This has a nice little grandfather clock on it. It's got a maker's mark in the back I can look up. Maybe I'll search a little bit more in here. Let's see all the little pieces of inside. I did get these 2 pieces out of that shipwreck, and I just love when I find 2 pieces that actually fit together. Look at that. I'm starting to put some. Any ideas on this clay piece? Assume it looks like it's a bottle. It's an interesting bottom to it. I guess that's where you can see the swipes where it was put on the machine. It looks old. I don't know anything about clay, but it almost looks like there was a fingerprint swipe there, which would be pretty cool. I'm thinking it might be handmade, but I don't know. And I'll take any guesses or any information on this piece. I initially thought it was just a pipe, and I was like, oh wait, the bottom's intact. Let me bring it home and check it out. Looks cool. And the cold's taken over. Look at that. I'll still find a spot to dig. I like these fruit jar lids because they got some real history to them. This one's got a lot written on it. Consolidated New York, Fruit Jar Company, cool little insignia. There's a tiny little chip on it, but that's okay. This just popped out of that deep hole in there. And I did see some embossing on it. I think it's one of my square cork bottles. I do like these. I'm going to bring it down against it all for you, because there's nothing but mud up there. Let's get some clear water. I think this is going to be nice. Yep, household extract. Hires for home use. Manufactured by the Charles Hires Incorporated, Philadelphia, USA. That's a great bottle. I got a couple of these. In fact, I think I got 2 others. This is the 3rd one. Great bottle. Well, I went in real deep. It was very hard to videotape pulling them out. But I managed to save a couple bottles. This is a really cool cap, I think. And that one in my pocket. It's so nice to see some color pull out of this mud. Look at this pretty piece. Love that. Research it back to something. I knew this thing looked interesting when I started to pull it out because it was a different shape from all my bottles. And popped out a glass butter cover. Look at that thing. I believe it's intact. I don't see any chips on it. Well, it looks like I got something to cover my butter with. I love the lettering on this cover. You can just tell that it's not machine made based on the inconsistencies in the size and the letters. Couple pieces of iron collecting, always a good spot to look. And if you're seeing what I'm seeing already, there are 2 coins sitting here. Neither one looks that old. There's a quarter sitting there, penny. Nothing old, but a collection spot. So I'm going to dig in a little deeper here. I want to take you underneath these rocks right here because I got another good area and I saw some stuff buried in there. A few things. I think one's a pretty cool lock because I can see the brass coming through. There's also another brass piece here. Get this one over. See that lock? Alright, here's our brass piece. Nothing special. This is, oh, but there was a coin underneath there. Do you see it? There's a coin. Might just be a clad quarter. Can't really see. Yep, I think it's a clad quarter. Yep. And there's a little piece of brass. And if you've seen my videos before, this is the amusement park pull a string. See what you got underneath. Oh, just a lead weight. That's an old lead weight. Look at the tie there. Okay, and let's see what that little brass lock is. I see a design on there. If I scratch it too much, I get this over. Oh, there it is. Looks like Miller. Nice. It's got some age to it. You can probably look that up before I can because I'm going to be here a while. Miller. And brass fragment. I don't see anything else right away, but I got to dig this area. One more extraction. Worked a little while on this one. Up. Kind of fruit container maybe. No coins in it though, huh? Oops. Nope. Not a bad 20 minutes. 2 cool pieces of pottery. Love this little mini. Although I think it is a twist off. That is tiny. Got some fruit jars, I think. Maybe a twist off. Cool leaf pattern. I just love the air bubbles on this piece. Believe it or not, this small perfume bottle still has the freshest scent of the perfume that was originally in it.